throwing out numbers, stop throwing out like what you have in your bank account or whoever cares to listen. Why are you telling us that your uncle's wife's sister's friend is angry with you or you guys felt that? Like, who asked you? Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Ehi. If you're just joining for the very first time, hi, my name is Ehi. Please make sure you do not make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. It's literally free. Turn on your post notifications so you do not miss a single video. And if it's not your first time, welcome back, my loves. So I'm very excited about today's video because I am going to be telling you 6 things to keep private and why you should keep those things private. Firstly, I want to point out a disclaimer that there is a difference between keeping something private and keeping something a secret. Because keeping something a secret means like you are strictly not to find out. Like, but keeping something private is when like if you want to know, you can know, like that's your business. But I'm not going to point blank be telling you everything about myself or my life. So yes, that's the difference, guys. So the first thing I would definitely say, you must, you have to keep private is your plans and your future goals. I mean, this is very, very important. Like, you cannot be telling everybody like what you plan to do in 3 years. I mean, you see some you see some people on social media and they have like a full list of their 5 year plans out in public for everybody to see. Like, I'm not saying that like it will go wrong or whatever, but what if it actually goes wrong? What if something like there's a change or a shift in those plans and you have already like made people have an opinion over what you are doing in the next 5 years just because you couldn't keep it private? And also, if you tell people your plans, people can easily discourage you or demotivate you to do them. For example, maybe you want to open up a shop or do something and you tell somebody and you have like no actual plans to actually open up that shop yet, like you don't have the money, the resources or whatever, and you tell somebody about that plan and they easily discourage you, like you won't want to open that store again. But if you've like already paid for the store or you've paid half payment, even if you tell them and they discourage you, like it's fine and good because what has happened. And also, if you tell them about your plans and they encourage you, you may feel demotivated to actually do that plans. Here's why. This is because like you've already gotten the praise you need from them, and that praise is supposed to come after you achieve that plan, not before. So if that praise comes early on, you feel demotivated because you feel like you've already gotten the responses you want to achieve that plans. Because at the end of the day, people can't destroy what they don't know. So another thing I would say you should definitely keep private is your finances. Like, this is very important. Stop throwing out numbers, stop throwing out like what you have in your bank account or whoever cares to listen. Like, it's just so tacky and so unnecessary. Like, I see people on social media and you just like see them literally for absolutely no reason at all snap themselves like with a bundle of money or their cars or their houses or whatever, and it's just so tacky and unnecessary. Like, it's okay to be proud of your achievements, it's okay to be proud of like what you have, but when you are like overdoing it for no reason, it's actually not good. And also, for safety purposes, like you don't know who is watching. You can't just be like telling how much you have in your account or how much you saved or how much you've earned. Like, it's so unnecessary because you don't know who is watching. You have to be safe. Like, finances is something you should definitely keep private. And also, very important reason you should keep your finances private is to avoid billing. Like, if you tell people about how much you have in your account, they would feel like you don't have anything you're using the money to do. So they would help you and spend your money because you are out here just telling us how much is in your bank account for no reason at all. Like, to avoid billing, just keep your finances private. So the third thing I would definitely say you should keep private is other people's secrets. At the end of the day, like, it's not your story to tell. Like, if someone trusts you with a confidential information, don't break that trust by turning it into a gossip for others. Like, these are other people's lives, these are other people's privacy, these are other people's secrets that they have trusted you with. So I don't think it's smart to just go out and be like telling other people about someone else's secret, because it's not your story to tell. So the fourth thing I would definitely say is a must for you to keep private is your insecurities and weaknesses. This is extremely important. I know it's good to feel safe around people. It's good to feel vulnerable sometimes, but you can't just be like exposing yourself for absolutely no reason. Like, who asked you? Like, nobody literally asked you. Stop exposing yourself. Like, I used to have a friend in school then. Like she was literally the most beautiful girl in our class, and she was like drop dead gorgeous, literally. But one day she came out and she was like, oh, she's like, she doesn't like her legs, she's insecure about her leg. And I was like, wait, what? You are literally the most beautiful girl in our class. And like, anytime she comes near me, the first thing I see is her legs. Do you know why? Because she told me about the insecurities. On a normal day, I won't even notice about that. So I subconsciously look at her legs or think about her legs anytime she approaches me, because why? She has told me about that insecurity that I didn't know anything about until she actually said it. And for your weaknesses, like, you don't know who is watching, as I said earlier, people are quick to use weaknesses against you, especially when you guys are no longer on talking terms, or you guys were friends before and you're no longer friends. They will want to like expose your weaknesses or expose your secrets, and I just think that's something that you should definitely keep private. So another thing I would definitely say you should keep private is the problems or arguments with you have with others. Why are you telling us that
Bruh.
your uncle's wife's sister's friend is angry with you, or you guys feel that? Like, who asked you? Like, literally, no, tell me, who literally asked you? Like, stop telling anybody and everybody and anybody that cares to listen. Like, you shouldn't be telling us about the arguments you have with others. I know sometimes we try to feel validated, or we try to like have support from others so that they can support us and tell us we are right in the argument, but stop telling who cares to listen. Like, because actually nobody cares to listen. Because if you actually think about it, what would they do to solve your problem? What would they do to resolve their argument? They are just listening to it for entertainment purposes. Like, when like a gossip or an entertainment is not about them, that's when they want to listen. So stop telling us about the arguments you have with others. Like, it's just so unnecessary. So the final thing I would definitely say you should keep private is your family drama, your family issues, what happens in your family, whatever you want to call it. Just keep it private. Because at the end of the day, it's not your story to tell. Stop telling us what happened to your father's brother 5 years ago. It's his story to tell. It may be entertainment for you, but this is someone else's life. This is someone else's reality. This is what someone is going through. It may be entertainment or gossip for you, but it's not your story to tell. So yes, guys, these are 6 things you should definitely keep private. You should definitely not be exposing to the public. I'm not motivating you. I'm not advising you. At the end of the day, do you. I'm just telling you to be wise and be smart about how you expose yourself. So we have come to the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so you do not miss a single video. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.